Alright guys, I hadn't had planned on making a video today, but plans changed. I figured I'd make a video on me taking apart a little bit of the Jeep. Figured we can unbolt the gas tank today and get the seat off while we're at it, and get like the front suspension stuff all off. So figured we'd do that. Won't be much talking, but I mean, yeah. So let's go get the Jeep. We'll get hoisted up to rafters, or I might just hoist it up to my deer, or not my deer, but my dad's deer thing. We're in his shop today because, you know, yeah, there's a bunch of room in here. So anyways, let's go grab the Jeep and get hoisted up. Alright, we got the Jeep in here. It's just the frame. There's not a body on it yet. Or I'm getting a better one, like a better body on this. So we got the 300 chilling. My dad's 420. But anyways, we gotta get this winch right here all the way up to here, right there. I think I might be cutting this out right here. I ain't sure though. Not this wire, but this right here. Man, it's hot in my dad's shop. But I don't know what this is. I'll probably just end up cutting it out too. But I also have to unbolt this. But basically all we're going to be doing is taking out the shocks, the crappy Aarms, and I think that'll be it. Oh, and taking out the seat and the gas tank. But first we have to drain the gas tank. So that means pull the line on it and stuff. Shouldn't be too hard, but all this is so that way I can get this frame kind of painted and stuff. And so that way we're ready for the bigger build series. I mean, I was like originally gonna just do it how it is, but I mean, it's looking so bad right now, it's not even funny. So wiring and all that stuff. Basically, we're trying to get it down to the main frame. This jack shaft in here, this is called your jack shaft. It transfers power from your motor to your sprocket over there by using this sprocket and that sprocket. But so like this would be your motor sprocket, like as if that was your axle, but then it just transfers power over that. But sometimes if you don't do it right, then it can really screw something up. But anyways, yeah, hopefully we can get the motor sold so we can get a little bit more money to go ahead and get a 300EX, so that way we can put 300EX front suspension on this thing. So yeah, I think I might end up cutting this bar out, to be honest, so that way, and put a straight line bar in here, just so that way we can put motor mounts in like better, but I ain't sure yet. So, but this jack shaft will have to come out, and we're gonna have to redo it because it's bent. You can't really tell. I mean, hold on, let me grab the jack and I'll show you guys. Alright, I got the wheels jacked up, or the axle, back axle jacked up. So if you guys, I don't know the best way, but hold on, I gotta figure out how to fucking spin this shit. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell or not. I'm kind of doing like a stupid way of doing this. Oops. Anyways, yep, there you go. That shows you. I'm glad it still has the rear tires on here. But anyways, I'll end up removing that jack shaft after I remove the gas tank and the seat. Main reason for removing this stuff is so I can kind of tighten up my welds, because this is whenever I was like first getting into welding. It sucks, I know, but like it's basically a piece of rebar shoved into this piping and welded on the inside, and then I basically kind of tack welded it there, but it sucks. So I'd like to redo that, but I ain't sure. These welds for the gas tank ain't bad, but they still ain't the greatest. This one's probably my best one over here. It don't look like it, but with a grinder, it would be better. I'd like to paint this back part since it looks all rusty and just not good. I'd like to paint that, but I ain't sure yet. So, it's just stuff that would make it better, but overall, let's get this thing winched up in the air and let's start pulling stuff apart. Alright, we got the winch cable hooked up. So let's go ahead, hit the winch, and let's see, this goes up. I hate how it rubs on the frame, or on the bumper. Wish I could film this better. But anyways, we get up a little bit more, I think. So yeah. Wait, hold on. There we go. Like that. I had posted a video a while back, or like a thumbnail a while back with the winch up in the air like that, but yeah, that's just how it's gonna work. I was gonna take this rope right here, take this with this, connect them together, throw it up in the rafters, but I figured, well, this is hold, I don't know how many pound deer, but you know, it should work. So that's why I figured I'd use it. But later on, I think I want to touch this up too. I don't like how it's just, it's like a cobbled weld, then we got flat welds with cracks. I don't know. I don't care for that much, but I'll probably end up opening that door and start getting to work on this thing. Alright, first things first, we're going to start by taking off this front suspension and these links right here. So let's go ahead and get that done.
Things are improving outside as we speak. It was gray at times, and we saw some blue skies. You saw the sun for the first time in a while. Put together a list for you because things are getting better, and we're going to watch them continue to get better.
Alright, this is what was holding in my Aarms. I guess there's a big bolt that somebody had cut off the actual head of it, but it just ran through here and here. And if you're asking me, that's not a very good design. It's simple, yeah, but it's just not, yeah. But the welds, those are crap. I mean, I can't really say much, but I guess I don't know. But anyways, we got the A-arms off, and now we can go ahead and unbolt them there and there. And I don't know if I wanted to start doing the cutting up here or not, but I guess we can say that for another day and just go ahead and start getting the seat off and whatnot. So anyways, let's get those unbolted and start on the seat and the gas tank. Alright guys, I also forgot to mention I was going to pick up a mic like that I talk to like this, but I haven't got there yet. So alrighty, she is out. There we go. We got front shocks, A-arms, links, whatever you want to call those. I do like that the fact that this has a 4-link on it. And if you guys are wondering on what's leaking right here, I believe it is water, because water likes to sit in my seat and stay back here, like in the seat. I don't know, or you know, actually I don't really know. It's leaking right there. I don't know where this is leaking at. Can't really feel anything. Yeah, it's a little greasy right there, but I guess it's just water. I mean, yeah, it smells like water. I mean, I guess water don't have a smell, but like, you guys know what I mean. Oh, it's coming out of my seat rails. That's what it's coming out of. My seat rails had water in them, so it likes to leak. Or it's like this, but anyways, that looks a lot different. A lot different. No A-arms. She's ready for the new suspension. I mean, I still have to cut this here and here, and then on the other side do the same, and then it'll be ready. And then it will really look a lot different. And then I'll have to figure out a way to reinforce this right here. I may just do a when I get the suspension, I'll go from here up to here, so then that bumper's still strong, instead of how they used to do it, or how the previous people did it, is ran it to here. You know, I mean, I guess this is kind of strong, but you know, I would still put a bar in here just for extra moral support. So anyways, let's start getting this gas tank and seat unbolted. First we gotta drain the gas tank, because we can't have no gas in it. Okay, so we got this, I don't know what this is, I guess a big jar, but basically we're just gonna pull out the fuel hose and let it drain into here. Good shit. Alright, we're just gonna let that drain for now. See how it does. Yeah, I didn't have a very good feel in it. I don't know why, but oops. Now that's some flex. And the shock's not even moved. Yeah, that's some nasty. Ew. There's like, I don't know if I can show this on camera, but like, there's a layer of stuff in it. That's disgusting, dude. I don't know if I can get, I want to get on camera, but it's just nasty. That's some bad gas, bro. Alright, I gotta go find a place to dump this. Alright, now that we got the gas dumped and out of the gas tank, and I'm telling you, that stuff was nasty. But now we can start pulling the fuel line hose by undoing some of these zip ties and then start unbolting the gas tank, which is just 2 bolts on each side. It ain't hard to do. Hopefully I don't get in the way of my seat. Hopefully, but anyways, let's get these zip ties cut. Alright, we got it pulled out. Don't know how much you can see on camera, but anyways, we got it all pulled out. That's a lot of fuel line, honestly. This silver piece right here is my regulator that don't work. I think I need to get a new one. And then this is my fuel pump. Works okay, I guess. But anyways, so that's fuel pump. we go. We got the old gas tank off. We go loud and slow. Go and get this thing detailed up too. So there's not a bunch of nasty stuff on it. But got this is my winch brand. This is probably the brand I'll end up going with for bearings and stuff like that. So I use it on the 300. So yep. There's the gas tank. Now if you come with me, this is what this is all looking like. This is why I want to get it's all sanded down and painted, because it looks really crusty back here. And get some more welding or better welds done on it. But this thing, I kind of thought about stretching it just a hair, like probably from this to this, take like that much of a bar and like add into it, if that makes any sense. So like I don't want to add in like this much, but say if I made it kind of like that much longer at this head of the screwdriver, like say I made it that much longer, it wouldn't be too bad. Just so that way I have room for my legs, and I have something that goes back here. It's like, so how on my dad's like 420 here, we have this like trunk thing. I kind of want to add that same thing to the Jeep, but instead of having something like that, we're gonna have like a field box is what it's called. So hopefully it'll work. Alright, got some stuff put up, got a little cleaned up, but we have a bolt here, and then I believe there's two up here somewhere. Yeah, two up here. I know you can't really see it. Like it's right there. So yeah, and for my, well, that's actually for the seat. I don't know how we're gonna be able to get the seat rails off, because you got a lever. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'll catch you guys back whenever I get the seat out. I'll show you how I did it. Alright, I got the seat all unbolted. Hopefully it comes just straight up. If not, I don't know. I just hope it does. Alrighty, we got the seat out. Here's where it was mounted, and then we got the gas tank. But you see how bad it all looks in here. I mean that's been like that for quite a few months, but it's definitely time for some paint and make this thing look a lot better. I kind of want to like tub this area out, and by tubbing this area out, what I mean by that is take this, come up, and connect all the way around here like a bathtub, kind of, if that makes any sense. And then kind of come down, cover up this stuff over here, like make the tub have a built-in chain guard into it, and then a jack shaft guard, and then have the dash built into it, so that way we don't have this kind of jank homemade one that I made that, and I also redid this, but right here, like this is where I cut, and right there, it's kind of, I don't know, that bar was a little weird, but if I can find a picture, I'll throw it like somewhere in here of what this used to look like, because it used to have these like straps that went to here, but like they divoted it down. Oh, there should be a picture in here somewhere. So, yep. I think that's gonna be the end of this video. So, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Anyways, before we head out, make sure you sub and like the video. They both help me out.